Yeah, this, like, This track is giving me actual anxiety right now. What are you doing, dude? He's like going like heavily experimental. Yeah, I don't like it. You stop. Eddie! Eddie, stop! That's Eddie EWI live stream playing on his Borderland Instruments new rad wind controller. Music to poop your pants to. Positive. It's time for some more World. I know everybody's still excited for that. It's like as if somebody got like addicted to like cafeteria food and like, man, I can't wait for more slop. Give me more slop, screamer. Shovel them beans in my mouth. Just like a hose of refried beans. I need more of them. So I'm probably going to do some Freedom Unite tonight. Thinking about it, I'm going to try and get it set up. I don't have the most recent version of fuck installed. Nor have I done a color randomizer. One day the bots won't turn on? You'd think that. You would think that. We're going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to do a little SOS. We're going to do a little bit of everything. I do want to try and get a Safi lobby together later once we got more people. I don't really need anything, but it's pretty fun. Can I do a cooking stream? I did one a while ago. And cook beans? Well, that's not really a very necessary cooking stream. The beans are not very hard to cook. Unless you're talking about, like, making a soup. In which case, alright, yeah, you can do some stuff there. It's honestly depressing that I'm at MR 999 and I don't think there's no color change in the name. Like nobody recognizes it at all. It's actually like kind of insane. Right? Still yellow. Everyone thinks beans are a joke. They're not a joke. They're good for you. And affordable too. Alright. No! That looked like all Chinese players. I don't deserve the color change? I mean, most people are cheating anyways. Eve! Eve needs somebody that has heavy artillery. Just don't worry, Eve. I got it. Eve also needs somebody that has hard fire resistance. Eve also probably wants somebody with... Alright, we're not at Divine Blessing 3. Alright, that's probably good enough. Oh, hold on. Favorite type of bean? Kidney beans are probably my favorite overall. Jamaican beef pie things? Oh, those things are delicious. They're kind of expensive at Trader Joe's, though. I do like them, though. I think they're like a little expensive there. So somebody's already down there. Oh, that's Eve down there. Okay, I do have a far cast. It does look like they tenderized everything. Right. Is that head tenderized? I can't tell. No. You running Black Dragons today? Somebody didn't read the title. Unless you mean Safi's a black dragon. Last time I looked at Safi, Safi was red. Oh! What the heck? Why is my keyboard is in Japanese? I did say Windows plus space is it actually. Thanks, man. How do I said I don't know in Japanese. That was my that was my message there. Someone's been role-playing? Got my Dojin keyboard on, you know? Isaac, hello. We are not making it to phase 2. We are not making it to phase 2. If I knew Japanese and Frontier would have been a smoother time, it wouldn't have changed 2010 era Frontier. The perfect Frontier only exists in somebody's brain right now. What number SOS are we on? We finished all of them last night. It was hard. 100 is a lot. It may not seem like a lot. It's a lot. We really want to wallbang him right now. It would have been less if I were more of a coward. And didn't do hard monsters. Should have uncapped it. We will, in 2 weeks, not this weekend, next weekend, we will probably do a longer one. At least I'll uncap it, but I'm just not, I don't know. I just don't want to suck my subs so much. Well, we got to the second phase. That's something. Yeah, we'll get to phase 2. Yeah, that's something. All right, let's get a picture. We're gonna like rotate picture, treasure SOS. I could do I can mix crown farming in there as well. Content. Has to be a sunny day. Area 3 or 8. Shop, hello, good morning. Sunny day, 3 or 8. I'm assuming it's a sunny day, 3 or 8. Well, that's not sunny. That's night. All right, let's try that again. Dark Revelations, hello, good morning. Still night. All right, hold on. Let's maybe just do another one. How's it going? We finished the challenge. It took 2 more streams than I thought it would. So we need to find the plunderers. Esther's pathway is saved anywhere? I think Dean probably has it. I think Dean was capturing stuff at that point. Dean does not have it. Well, I won't be playing it again, so that's it. 100 more, but faster? Maybe. It was mid? I mean, the cutscenes were good. The normal combat was really bad. Like, not good. Asura versus Akuma, Asura versus Ryu. I mean, those were all good. They ended on, I mean, there was one part where you're like naked with another dude in like a hot tub. That part was great. That was really funny. I don't know why I thought there'd be like thick miasma here. I mean, it's over here, right? It was a good game. I mean, it's the sort of game, like, I don't know if there's like a rights or like a licensing issue thing, but like they really should just be able to like dump it out on PC or somewhere else. Some other modern platform. I mean, this is the thick miasma. Am I supposed to, like, summon one? And, like, capture him coughing? I feel like I'm giving the Tail Rider COVID. I mean, there is a picture thing there, so... Oh, I mean, I definitely played it on, my Series X, I think. Digitally. This Gyros is tweaking out, man. He's slowly moving ahead. Well, this may not be it. There might be another area. Do you see the thieves? I don't think so. I don't remember seeing them anywhere else, but sometimes they just spawn. So you kind of got to go out looking for them. No, it can't be up there. So you need to get a picture of a cat coughing in thick miasma. Miasma? I don't know how you pronounce it. And this is thick. I mean, this, I'm assuming this is what they want. Unless they want me to go into their den. Maybe. Any chance we get a fight like Altal Ka in Monster Hunter 6? Who sent you here? You here from Reddit? Capcom investor and Monster Hunter insider SDShepard confirms Altal Ka in Monster Hunter 6! Yeah. That's really more of a bald guy game thing. That's really not like the mainline thing. So I wouldn't really expect anything like that in Monster Hunter 6. Now, could it happen? I mean, anything can happen. But I wouldn't expect it. Maybe I can just give him like a really bad photo. For the achievement, is he okay? For the achievement, do you need to like actually get good photos or can it be like crappy photos? Oh, he's coughing! That's a good one. I feel terrible having done that to the cat. That's actually a terrible thing to do. Getting your cat sick on purpose. I mean, I'm at the place where this is like, I'm more Reddit than anyone else. I really do believe Monster Hunter 6 is going to be released like as multi-platform as humanly possible. And it's going to herald in a new era of cross-platform video games. And it's going to be really funny. The console wars are going to be hot again, man. Hot. I think there'll be crossplay. I think that's the whole purpose of Exoprimal was to get a very small public beta of crossplay to Capcom game. I don't think it was designed to generate a profit at all. At least I hope not. Cross save probably won't happen. It might happen. I'm thinking it's just going to be crossplay. Is that what Street Fighter 6 is for? Well, I guess Street Fighter 6 is a little bit better of a public beta, isn't it? I think it will. I think it will, Nefudis. We're going to do a paw swap. I'm assuming there's more people watching a 6-year-old dead game right now in this stream than are playing Exoprimal. Let me check. Yep. And we just started, too. Fire cannon, hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Started a little bit later today than I wanted to. I mean, I streamed late last night, so we'll give ourselves a break. Give me your tip. New treasure tip. No outsiders may see the bug cage exchange ritual. This means we have to find a place no one ever visits. Northeast of our lair, drop down a hole all the way to the lowest area, then go west. Blue mushroom slope. Northeast, then west? He's here? Is that the bug cage ritual? I think this is it. You ever played Monster Hunter Stories 2? I did. It was alright. Stories 1 was better. Blue mushroom slope. Smell treasure. Blue mushroom slope. I remember this has got to be it, right? Do any workouts this morning? Absolutely not. I might do some tonight, though. Oh, we found it. It's right here. Oh, this is a two-parter. To the west of here, there's a stone that spits fire with a spiral cave nearby, lit up by a shiny thing. Stay true to me, Ray? What is going on? I know exactly where this is. No, I'm getting a little fat again because, like, I'm eating, like, Trader Joe's cheesy puffs and, like, cookies. So I gotta make sure that I'm actually staying on top of exercising and maybe not is eating too many snacks. I don't really care anymore. I care a little bit, but I can't walk anywhere. Doesn't matter. I thought it was inside here. Let yourself go. I remember I polled chat once and they said they liked fat streamers better than skinny streamers, and I thought that was really funny. They're like, fat streamers are more relatable or just nicer. Am I crazy? I could have sworn there was a torch here. It does appear that chat is way more accepting of bulking up than losing your hair. If you lose any hair, like, they're all over you. But you can be like 1,000,000 pounds. I don't think I've ever heard anyone on chat in Twitch call anyone fat. It's very interesting. That was Fald. I just have hair now, I guess. Was I wrong? I could have sworn there was like a torch in front of that area. I mean, obviously I'm wrong. Jesus, now I gotta check the thing again. Alright, well, we'll go back to where we were. It was to the west. I could have sworn that little cave is what they were talking about. But they did say, well, they said it's the spiral cave, right? So, I don't know if we gotta blow up the wall or not. I mean, it's right there. Sure we don't gotta blow it up? I'm getting ready to blow it up. Oh, there's a way over here. Okay. Well, there's the shiny thing. Probably that they're talking about. Glowing face stone. Man, they don't hold back on the treasure, do they? I'm not saying they should all be like celestial tickets. But, I mean, they can do a lot better than a gobbler jewel. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll do some Sappy later. We're going to put together a lobby. Probably like an hour. Maybe 2 hours, but probably an hour. All right. If I were to be looking for a crown. Tsitsiyaku? Make it sweaty? Can only make it sweaty if we've got multiple people. If it's just like me and 3 other people, I gotta be nice. The more people that join, the more evil I can be. Is that what you like? You sicko? I love that sword and shield design. That reminds me, do I still have the Freedom Unite ass installed? I do. There's no way I'm going to get 20 people that want to go into one lobby. That's the issue. Like I said, we'd be lucky to get 16. Fina's ass. I was just curious to see what type of armor sets I could make. Excuse me while I search my ass. Hey, we got a small crown. I don't think that's the one we needed, though. I want to see max weapon slots. Attack up large. First sharpness +1. Where's razor sharp? Sharpness +1. Sharp sword? Let's say we had 1 weapon slot. Oh, you can make that. Blongo Helm Z. That looks probably a lot better than Siennatar Helm Z. I hate the Siennatar armor. That's not too bad. I think that's what I'd want. Is that really what we needed? No. We need a gold crown. Pretty much tomorrow. It might be tonight. It entirely depends on if I'm able to get the newest ass set up in time. Mind you, no good things come for free. I will probably need to play World for an hour. We'll see. Definitely not getting the Vespoid Queen in Yama tonight. I was thinking about doing an Elemental Sword and Shield run. It feels like chores? Huh? I'm not here saying it's fair. I'm just saying bow. I mean, I could maybe do bow as well. I'll think about it. People really want to see bow that badly? Old school bow. I'm not going to put a real poll up in chat, but what would people rather see? Sword and shield or bow? I just feel like most people like tune out when they see a ranged weapon. World bow not included. Neither. The other option was Gunlance. Gunlance would be easy. Recital mode Hunting Horn? I'll only play Hunting Horn if I can convince Incognito Man to add the ability to link side swings to the Super Pound. I'll think about it. Alright, that's all I'll say. In recent memory, I feel like I've done Longsword and Greatsword a lot. In Freedom Unite. Gunlance, bow, or sword and shield. I mean, doesn't even need to be exclusively one of those. It's just like, you know, how much grinding do we want to do? It could end up being a lot. And grinding in Freedom Unite is not that kind. Especially if you're going element. You know, double the armor. And then like 4 to 5 times the weapons. It's a lot of work, man. Modded in newer weapons into older games. It's not that easy, you know? It's not like you've got like modern framework engines to work with. Interestingly enough, like if you're to look at Try, I don't think it would be that hard to add like Gunland. But adding something like an Insect Glaive to Freedom Unite is just like, I don't think anyone would do that. Too much. I don't even know how it handles a Z-axis. I mean, there's certainly no animations, realistically, for like being in the air other than falling or getting knocked up in the air. I think you'd have the most success of trying to port the existing weapons into Try, because there's still probably some bones in there somewhere. But most people like just play portable third. You know, that's the sane thing to do. What am I trying to do right now? I'm trying to get a Tsitsi Yaku Gold Crown large. And then after that, I'm going to do a SOS. And then after that, I'm going to take a picture. And then after that, I'm going to get a paw pass. And then I'm going to get a crown. And then I'm going to do an SOS. And then I'm going to take a picture. And then I'm going to do a paw pass. You want me to keep going? At some point, we're going to do Safi Jiva. You don't look that big. The real hell is going to be collecting all the endemic life. I'm sure I've got some of them. But that'll be hell. I wonder if I've ever caught any moles. SOS was a lot of fun, though. I enjoyed that challenge. It's nice to jump into other quests. Like, you never know what you're going to see. It's crazy to think how, like, so many years after the point, we're still seeing people bringing light break hammers to Alatreon. I guess some things just never change. Wish PlayStation and PC had the Xbox SOS counter. Me too. It's different now, though. Now that it's not on Game Pass anymore, it's not as fun as it used to be. Game Pass really heightened the SOS quality in a way. You saw some insane stuff there, man. No, it hasn't been on Game Pass for a while. My crown hunting, I was, but no, I'm just going to do like an SOS. In fact, there was a, I don't know if it was a leak or a statement or a public conversation. Capcom and Microsoft was not happy with how much money they were having to pay to keep World on Game Pass. Now, clearly they came to some agreement with Rise. And I bet you, like, Capcom fleeced them on Rise. For my perceived quality of the game. Amazing Ricer? He's MR999 with Alatreon Madness. He's got to be good, right? There's no way that's hacked in, right? Oh, let's change our equipment. Capcom fleeced us too? It's alright, it's just not what we wanted. Okay, I'm sure when I hop in, the guy will think I'm a cheater too. Look at that DLC shop. Woof! Can you imagine buying everything? How tenderized do you think he is? You bought nothing? I bought some of the... I really didn't buy anything on PC. I think I bought... one hammer skin. Jono gave away a good amount of stuff. How's it feel now is more profitable than Sunbreak? That's not true. There's no way. Reused assets? From a development cost perspective, do not shoot it into this. He was going to shoot it into this. I hate this group. Is that face tenderized still? Like that. How do you die to that attack? You should have full health. No flinch free? Normally I don't need it on greatsword, but yes, there's no flinch free. I mean, now might have a higher profit margin, but gross profit, I don't see how Sunbreak and Rise aren't higher. Like, the point that, like, there's no development costs in Sunbreak, I mean, is definitely a lot less. The nice thing for now is it's just like a good advertising. You're gonna get a lot of people used to playing Monster Hunter, thinking like, oh, Monster Hunter's not that bad. When the next game does drop, there'll be a lot more people that might be into playing it. Now is aggressive with monetizing? I thought the only thing you could really need to buy are like the potions, and that's if you die, right? Somebody's doing a lot of damage, like a suspicious amount of damage. I'm not used to seeing things go this quickly, right? Does it seem a little sussy to anyone? Or is it just me? I mean, on the surface, they all look normal. I've got more attack than anyone. I'm so cool. I think it's fast. Right, Shep? Like, this is not normal. Not in a random pub group. If I were playing with people I knew, I guess the issue is like, I've got the highest attack out of everyone. Like, they don't even have that high attack, and, like, they are clearing this thing way too quickly. That's insane. Like, somebody's definitely cheating. Someone's definitely cheating. All right, he's got Frostcraft. I don't know, man. Not cheats. Random groups have gotten much better. I don't know. I've never really messed around with Frostcraft dual blades. Time for another takedown video. I can't prove anything, so not here at least. Not definitively. I mean, it's just a lot of damage while your Frostcraft gauge is up. In general, I don't normally cheat while I've got dual blades up, but if you did... The hard part is, like, if you Frostcraft Fatalis, like, you've got no fire resistance. I don't have any shots left. So fast. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Let me check everyone. They're all using Frostcraft. So they got that going for them at least. I don't know. I'm not taking these parts. I'm selling them. Xbox streams go this fast too, I'm sure. Looked like a sunbreak hunt. That just felt a little sussy. To me, that felt sussy. And I you know, I appreciate arguments on either side about whether or not it was truly sus or not sus, but from my perspective, I didn't like it. It's how the game is if your group is good. I've never played with groups like that before. Well, it's not true. It's like I've never played groups like that before, but like I've never found an SOS like that before. That's the difference. People that do nothing but kill Fatalis? Like I said, it's an interesting debate. There's no way to prove it one way or the other. We didn't even have like a hunting horn buffing everyone's damage. Can you imagine? If there were people doing like this Gunland stake stuff, I would be like, wow, this is so cool. I'm with you, Shup. I respect people giving them the benefit of the doubt. One was MR999. Isn't the Gunland stake stuff frame perfect multiplayer though? Well, I would still believe it if they were doing it. But I've never, I think that's the, I've never seen Fatalis cleared that quickly before in like in a random group. It was way too much flinching. 168,000 HP in multiplayer. Right? Monkey Hunter! I love your name. I just don't see it. It wasn't though, it was an SOS. I really think I should be doing a latch round with Dragon. Because these first phases, it's like, it's almost impossible to like get any time where you're actually getting the real element off. They weren't a group of 3 when I joined. I checked the tapes. When I joined, it was just one guy. I think it was the first dude. I think it was the guy that posted it. Because, like, MR999 is already, like, sus. Yeah, they weren't even using cannon. There was a period of time someone was dead, too. Well, it's possible they wanted to do just enough cheating for people like, wow, they're so good. If they just wanted to clear the fight, obviously they wouldn't bother posting at all. They want people to go and be like, wow, this guy's really good at the game. I agree, though, that, like, Frostcraft is a good sign that maybe they're doing enough damage. I need to grapple to get on its back. It's like you gotta go for the middle of the body. I don't think you can tenderize the wings, though. We're dead, right? Pretty sure we're dead. Yeah, that's not it. That ain't it. What do you think, Dragon? I feel like if I did like Dragon dual blades, there'd be more of a shot of being able to clear it. Interesting set. Ice Insect Blade with Firebug? I have no idea. Oh, was this set up for... This might have been set up for Fatalis or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. It is very confusing. I have no idea. But if I was using Dragon Dual Blades, normally I would want, like... Elatrion legs. They're such good value. Escadora Alpha legs, right? Am I crazy? What does the Escador Alpha give? Just one more point of attack boost? That's actually a little convenient. Something like that. I've never beaten the Fatalis quest. Do you want help? What do you play on? I don't know if these have been augmented. Ooh. They were at one point. You and your friends started playing the base game again last night? Awesome. One thing I would recommend looking up is the cutscene skip mod, because if you're playing with friends, it can get, like, real annoying waiting for everyone to get through all the cutscenes. I wonder how much element this gives me. How come Switch Axe shows more element in sword mode than axe mode? You got elemental file. Hope I'm doing well. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? 78. $79. Dude, why is it so bad? It's like so bad. The rounding is like nothing. It's pathetic. I mean, I guess it's nice for the resistances. But it's pretty bad. Oh, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Oh. 25. I need 3 points of crit, I think. Something like that. Something like this. Let's do it. Yeah, that gets me up to 100%. And then I still have room. Should I just do Frostcraft? Is Frostcraft really worth it? I've never played around with Frostcraft dual blades before. I feel like we could probably fit everything too. I just think it's annoying to like sheath. Like I hate sheathing. Well, Frostcraft gives more damage to element than it does raw. What else could I possibly want? Am I willing to equip Hunting Horn for this? Well, I'm trying to carry people, which means I need as much damage as I can possibly get. Is there any other way to get more element on here? Are we running into the cap on element? I'm saying Hunting Horn doesn't deal damage. It actually does pretty okay elemental damage. It's like really not that bad. Like if I put hard Thunder Res in, it goes up by what, 1? Coalescence and Blight Res too. I do have Blight Resistance. Yeah. So we could deliberately get, well, we wouldn't get Dragon, but we'll get everything else. Actually, that's probably the way to go, huh? You know, Coalescence is honestly not something I ever like deliberately put on my sets, but I will admit it's a good amount of extra stuff. But I almost never deco it in. That's like a me issue. What the hell is it? There it is. It's a little weird, but I'm going to do it anyways. I think I'm going to put it here. This is going to be a little gross looking. I'm sorry. I might put Throttle in. Oh, shoot. That's still not enough vitality. Oh, I might put Throttle in. Because it's kind of nice with dual blades. Oh. Oops. We're missing Shaver, huh? Damn, it's hard, man. Once you start wanting everything, it gets hard. Oh, I might have to lose one. I never thought I'd be like, wow, I need one more level 3 slot. But I think I'm at the point where I'm like, I need one more level 3 slot. You don't need Shaver? It's just so nice. Because, like, nobody ever tenderizes in multiplayer. It's, like, so bad. I was thinking about putting a stamina related thing there, but we already got one. You gotta admit, it has a lot of element. Blast dual blades? Look, man, I don't know why I had those. You know what it probably was for? That was probably for Nergigante. Ramil, that's kind of funny. Blast Duels is worse cope than Blast Blow. I mean, it was probably okay on Nergigante. I don't know. You know, for the guiding lands, it could be okay. There he is again. He's just posting. Maybe he just sits here and posts it all day. That's kind of messed up, dude. Could be a Fatalis main. Like, Fatalis is probably better here than Dragon, right? What's the most Dragon Ruiner takes? 15%? Can't be that much. Let me solo her Fatalis. It's a little suspect. Is it 20% on horns? It might actually be okay when he still has stuff that needs to be broken. Like the elemental ratio might be alright. That might be mild cope. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good for helping to break black spines. He stepped on me. Man, I was in one group like last night or something. It was going pretty wild on him. He was like barely moving. I don't know if Fatalis would beat this on duels. That's a really good question. Or Ruiner specifically. I mean, it just depends on whether his got black spines are up, right? The thing is like, there's still, if Fatalis weapons didn't exist, the Latrian weapons would be good. I feel like the sheer amount of purple, meaning you don't need to worry about sharpness at all, and just the extreme amount of dragon probably means they're better than decay. That's just a guess, though. Dual Blades, I don't think it's a very high critical element modifier. It's not like Gunlance that gets like something like 35% in critical element. World is weird in that, like, critical element is not fixed. It depends on the weapon category. It's very bizarre. And then some weapons, you know, are way better with true critical element. Pretend Sunbreak isn't real. And it's fine. Good category for true critical element. It's probably better on stuff like dual blades and bow that don't have very high normal element, critical element modifiers. I used to have a spreadsheet. I've got a spreadsheet somewhere that has them all. The problem is for a very long time, everybody was just like raw pilled, and like, I'm not saying that's wrong. You know, why go through a ton of effort to elemental mod everything when things just generally are more weak to raw anyway? But I remember having a discussion with someone in the stream, it was yesterday, about critical element Gunlance. And it is cope, but it does get some insane critical element modifier. Means like all the Char weapons actually, like, you know, stand out, and like Gunlances also get like a ton of element. So if you're okay with poke, 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 shell, like, they actually do okay. Now, biggest issue with Gunlance is the Fatalis Gunlance exists, and they gave it 390 raw. Fatalis was faster than Urgigante? This guy's taking a while, isn't he? Weird, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lot, man. I don't know what the hell they were thinking about with Gunlance. And, you know, the worst part about it is, it's like they didn't even, like, give it a higher level of shelling. I respect your friend for only playing 10 hours of Rise. Probably got up to Rampages and like, I'm done with this. This felt like a normal quest. I mean, this felt like a little long. Felt like, I don't know. See Ricer guy join again? Why? I don't want to like hang out with a cheater. I'm not saying he's a cheater, but I'm sus, man. We know it's not going to be a challenge. You want to think whether or not it was him or someone else in the group that's joining? You get more evidence? What if I specifically hate him and I turn on my own cheats? To get everyone to think he's the cheater. I've had a grudge against him for years. This has all been one big setup. What's sus about them? It's just like, it was like the fastest I've ever seen a Fatalis clear in like a random SOS. There was 3 Frostcraft users in the room, so like definitely the damage was there, but it was like 30 seconds per phase in phases 1, 2, and 3, and like we weren't doing like Gunlance Snowman or anything like that. It was just like a normal hunt. They weren't even using the heavy artillery, which, like, I'm not saying you got to use the heavy artillery, but, like, that's a little weird. It was, what was it, like 9 minutes? It was under 10 minutes. If I see it, I'll do it. That's not them. 12 minutes? I mean, that's really fast with SOS. Right? There it is. Tell me what you think. This will be fun using Dragon on Fatalis. It's under 5 minutes and it's already phase 2. What do you say? It doesn't sound like cheating? All right. Well, the MR doesn't mean anything. Yeah, but you're doing like, I don't know, Sword and Shield, Perfect Rush, Frostcraft feels like a lot stronger than Longsword Frostcraft. Because like, how often are you going to be able to keep the Frostcraft up on Longsword? Can I use a damage counter? No. I mean, I guess I could, but... uses Frostcraft. Just don't... I don't know. For me, I guess I need to look at it because I just don't know when you're supposed to, like, actually recharge your gate. I'm assuming you just wait until you've got a Helmbreaker up. I think that's both head breaks. Oh, I get it. I get the concept of special sheathing. Been away from the scene for too long. Not really fun. I think it's like 25% more raw and like 30% more element. It's a lot. For some reason, this feels a little bit more sane than the last run. Oh wait, somebody got him out? Oops. Can I answer him? Thanks, man. It's just, I mean, does it matter? He already got toasted. Oh! No! God damn it. He's already going to be doing his fire when I land in. Kind of a cool angle, though, right? Ah! My legs! You know, it's kind of impressive to just get him out in the first place for that first guy. This seems more normal. Like, this seems like a really good group. The other one, it was just like, it was way too fast. So I'm not going to blame the Ricer. I mean, Ricer, we at least knows post Fatalis hunts all day long. So it makes sense that he's good at it. The other group had Fatalis toasted like instantly. Yeah, this one's fine. We might even see the Dragonator. Oh, he's off my list. This is fine. I'm telling you, the last one was like way too fast. It really was. It was just like insanely fast. It was staggering way faster. Never got your Fatalis carry? Post it. Shoot the SOS. And right now I'm looking for an Elatrion SOS to try and do with Dragon. 93 element is like not bad. No crossplay? What do you play on? PlayStation? Xbox? I feel like I should know this. PlayStation, yeah. I'll never. I don't think I'll ever Sony again. I'm certainly never going to spend money on PS Plus again. I can't do it. All right, let's try and find an Elatrion, and then let's do like a Safi lobby. Beat your Luna duo arena time. I'll take that. Should I eat for Safeguard or should I eat for Elemental Resistance Large? I'll eat for Elemental Resistance Large.
属性武器で攻撃すればアルバトリオンの力を抑えられそうです。無属性武器だと力の抑制はできなさそうだ。気をつけてくれ。Oh no, now I'll never get my coalescence. That's okay. No, I mean if you're starting the quest, it's definitely better to use the right element. 100% better to use the right element. The issue is with SOS is you get in like a little late. So by the time like you're in, even if Sony gets an exclusive demo for World, did that need PS Plus? I feel like you work for Sony. Do you work for Sony? Data roll up. I mean, it depends on how late the SOS is, but like I said, I just feel like in general, you don't have enough time.
Well, there is a light bowgun user here. 4-player wrong elemental dragon mode topple. I've done 2-player wrong elemental topple before. I've never done 4-player. Well, stuff's definitely going on. What is he, JoJo Season 4? Make fun of his hair? Get him all pissed off? Second best JoJo, by the way. Time to hunt, have fun. What if we'll get a second topple at this rate? We might. Oh shoot, I might die. We did get a second topple. Wow, that's nice. Crit up, hello? How do I feel about elemental tenderizing? I think if you're going to put a tenderize in the game, it should tenderize for element as well. I guess I've just never understood. I mean, element in general is like, I want to attack a bad hit zone. But then tenderizing is like, don't worry, we'll make the bad hit zone good too. Is that guy using Pierce? Dragon ammo? This would be the phase to do it. What is the dragon damage he takes in normal mode anyways? Five? On the front legs? Or like everywhere? I feel like at the rate we're moving, he's not even going to make it. Oh, yeah. I could definitely see him getting 3 topples, if he even lives. Fire Ice takes 2 dragon? This is stacked. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, man. Thanks for watching. All right, who's ready for Safi? If you just wanted to crap out the maximum amount of element possible, I wonder what... I don't know what... Insect Wave? Insect Wave the best? I remember doing a lot of testing and feeling like a lot of weapons ended up pretty similar on Safi. Is Dwarfo allowed? He's playing on Xbox. I think 40 years from now, when I'm in my 60s, I'll try to grow a Gandalf beard. I don't think I really get longer. I think I just get bushier. Like, it starts going out. Like this way. It's not going to go down. It's going to go out. I would if I could. If I could grow a wizard beard right now, I will. Comb it down. It gets really curly. All of my hair gets pretty curly as it gets longer. Can't train it over time. Yeah, I would train my... What? I'm gonna not... Down, beard! Down! Here, hold on. Let me copy the session ID. We'll do stream elements. A weird mustache thing? If it's not a good mustache thing, that's unfortunate. I know, it's bad. I know. Nobody joined. Here's the session. Lopsided thing? I mean, it is what it is. Zorak? Is that Space Ghost? Is that Space Ghost? Zorak. Playing on PC? This is PC. You know, I'll do Hunting Horn. I just gotta find a way to fit Heartbreaker in. Oh, KO does technically work, doesn't it? It's just so... I feel so bad. The people just like... The man can't figure it out, dude. I guess we'll just drop these KOs. Like, we do not need that many KOs. You uninstalled it on Steam? Understandable. It does take up a lot of room. You installed Ice, you're too lazy to uninstall it. Will it not work? Am I spoiling that poor person? Space Ghost is a talk show, variety talk show from the early 2000s. You think he's watching it? You think he's still watching it? If he is, I'm sorry. Well, he hasn't watched it yet. He's not a real fan. Another 999. I know, we're all very suspicious. I never heard of it? He hasn't even heard of it. I'm pretty sure his name is Zorak. Zorak Space Ghost. Oh, all right, hold on. Thinking Brack? No, I'm thinking Zorak. I didn't like Brack. Well, phonetically, it's the same. Zorak and Zorak. Don't you get on my case. Space Ghost was the first VTuber? I mean, he's close to it. Do we even bother waiting for 4? I like that I don't see any light bowguns. Man, I'm sick of light bowgun, dude. All right, we're going in. I think we could do it. Dude, think how hard they're going to be hitting with attack up large. I don't know if I should focus on the back legs to start. Probably in this phase, I kind of should. I'm going to tenderize the head, though. No, Safi is a lobby thing. You can't SOS it, unfortunately. I admit, this fight's a lot more comfy when you've got Rocksteady Mantle. If you're attacking the back legs. I feel like the damage isn't really worth it off the music. It's cute. I feel like it's not really doing anything. It is cute. We got 2 hunting horns? How embarrassing. It's not like it really matters. You can easily have 2 hunting horns. It's not a problem. They do fine damage. Definitely make up for it. You know, as long as somebody's doing attack up large, we can do whatever the hell you want. How do we feel about getting the mountain around area 2? I think it's worth getting in area 2. I do know I like getting... We got to get the head break soon. Oh, the wings you just got to give up on. You know, I'm assuming we're going to go for the head and the chest. Oh. Oh wow, they didn't break the back? That's upsetting. Wow, I must have been just barely outside the range of that. What the hell is doing paralysis? Hunting horn? Actual psycho behavior, but fair enough. I'm not a actual psycho behavior. Oh no! What could have caused that mount to fail? Got tripped? Does he trip normally? Leg damage, interesting. I guess I just never noticed. Like, I know he'll flinch, I just didn't realize it would like screw up the mount so badly. So our time is great. This is really good time. Anytime you got more than 10 minutes for the final, it's looking good. Just as long as you don't screw up getting like double or tripled judgmented. So the issue with it is Oroga Green is it's not technically a bug. What's happening is you're attacking him too quickly and then you're flinching him as he's creating safety rocks. So in his brain, he's created safety rocks. You're safe. But in reality, those rocks are not there and you will die. So what you need to do is actually slow down a tiny bit towards the end, or have so much lock on status that you can just like get through it anyways. Like what you'll see is a lot of times people sometimes will say, like if they got an insect blade, like they'll save all the mounts for the end. You'll save your sleep and your paralysis for the end. That sort of stuff. You can make the argument, and I make the argument that it's working as intended. It's just not an intuitive mechanic. But at the same time, it's like there's plenty of MMOs that have the mechanic of like don't like cool down your DPS. I remember there was this one boss in Final Fantasy 14 that's like that. I don't remember her name. One of you does. She's like in like a castle, and if you go too hard, you'll probably lose. Uh-oh. I had Evasion Mantle up, didn't I? Oh, maybe I didn't have it up. Oh, oops. Oops. I thought I had it up. Shiva for 14? No. The boss I'm talking about was like in like, I think it was like the Bloody Manor or something like that. She's got like ads and something like that. I don't know. I don't remember the specifics. It's been a long time, but I seem to remember if you go too fast, you get screwed over. But I think it's neat. It's neat that that's a mechanic. Yeah, that sounds right. Got the chest. Man, I'd love to play Lost Ark, even though it's a Soulless Korean MMO grind. But it just doesn't have the, this doesn't have the controller support that I need it to do. Grinder to keyboard and mouse. I will ruin my hand. I won't be able to play Monster Hunter. That's got to be it, right? In terms of juice. How pay to win is it, Aurelius? Specifically for the creamers that you watch that play it, do a lot of them have to start dropping like real money to stay competitive? I assume so. Pay to avoid grind? A little from column A, a little from column B, I guess. Is there at least like the equivalent of like a monthly pass that doesn't have you, that helps a little bit, like a $5 or $10? Like I'm assuming it's kind of like an MMO where you kind of have like the equivalent of like nearly a monthly sub. People have to put down entire homes worth of money. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. Entire homes? Be entire couches. You know, the most I've ever spent on a couch is like $1,000, I think. Maybe not even. It's a big couch. My issue isn't even the money thing, though. It's the, will it destroy my hands playing it? Don't I have an Italian villa? It's my family's villa. It's not like mine exclusively. I think there's a weapon I'm missing somewhere. It's like Longsword Decay or something on this save. Oh wait, what am I talking about? These are Safi weapons, not cold weapons. Never mind. Cute devil costume. It's great, isn't it? I should have the same thing. Still just 4 people. I mean, we'll do another one. We got 4 people here. We'll do one more. I will do... Gunlance is kind of fun. You don't need Flawless. I'm sorry, you don't need Shaver. That hair doesn't look right. Hold on. He is a very strange bangs. How do you change the layered armor pigment? Yeah, for one reason or another, Lost Ark remains popular on Twitch, and I really don't know why. I feel like it's maybe people that loved Diablo growing up and now just have to settle. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe Lost Ark does get better than Diablo. Or maybe there's just like always something to do. It's very pretty. I mean, it's just pretty much always at the top still, Illinois, whenever I check the rankings. The Ark was the friends we made along the way. Black Desert? I mean, again, like, Black Desert is another game that constantly suffers from people saying it's all pay to win. I don't know if it's true or not. It's what people say. Crimson Desert, I will definitely play. That game looks really fun. Does he not give thought? Black Desert is just Maple Story 3D. That's so funny. No, my pod. Please inject. Oh, thank God. Trailer looked real fun, didn't it? For Crimson Desert. We don't have them on anything right now. Oh, somebody's actually bowing. Good job. My shells are missing? Like, is the leg broken or not? I'm surprised they didn't flinch him. Did my thing go away? That makes me cry. Okay, we'll have actual pods now. Wait, for real? Jagdaga? I could switch over. I didn't realize that vote would be held so quickly. That's hilarious. How about the Democrats said they would help him stay in power? Ousted mean? Basically, one level of the American lawmaking section of U.S. politics. You know, whatever the majority party is selects whoever's in charge, which gives you all sorts of powers. And the party is like eating itself. So the Republican Party wants to eat its own face. Do we know who would replace them? No, I mean, I would assume once he gets removed, everybody would have to put people up again. I mean, I'm assuming there'd be no reason he couldn't just renominate himself. But yeah, that's some juicy politics. I could do that. That sounds hilarious. The funny thing is nobody really likes him. Like there's not like an all outwelling support of like, oh, we like McCarthy. I have not seen that Paladius though. Or maybe I could help on the head. Oops, I did not mean to dive. That missed, didn't it? That missed too. Oh my god, that also sucks. How do I keep missing? The thing is they got mad because they wanted to shut down the government, and he voted to not shut down the government, and now they're mad at him. Which is really funny. I think it's funny. What does shutting down the government even mean? All non-essential government employees cannot go into work. So there's a lot of, like, services of the U.S. government that would stop functioning. Now, if you're an essential employee, like, whatever, you're the guy that prevents, like, a nuclear reactor from exploding, obviously, you still have to go to work. There's a lot of non-essential employees. Why would you do that? You know, I mean, the normal thing they're saying is, like, we need budget cuts for certain things. But it could be other stuff, too. It could be, you know... It's usually, I mean, it's just policy. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone gets paid. Like, even when they shut down the government, anyone that was furloughed and not working is basically just getting like a 2-week vacation. Like, not even really... Like, that's all you're really doing. You're not saving any money when you shut down the government. It's a vacation. I mean, I promise you, most federal government employees are like rooting. they're like, hell yeah, government shutdown, baby! Christmas came early. I would be. 1 to 2 weeks off? Hell yeah! Still get paid? I mean, it's tough because I think you don't get paid in the meantime. So that can be tough if you don't have some money saved up. But if I were a government employee, I would always have like a little extra money set aside for government shutdowns in the US. Just a little bit. I feel like I have not really been carrying my weight. I feel like I've been nothing but a nuisance as a Gunlands player. You know, it's not great for the stock market because spending goes down. That's bad. Or Manilow. Ugh. That's like real damage. Feels like we're moving now. I wonder what the percentages are based on what she's saying. It is a neat looking grabby hand, isn't it? I thought that that move caused wind. I don't really know why I'm not getting blown back by the wind. Oh, maybe it's only when it changes phases? I don't know. That was an Elder Seal drain just now, I think. How hyped am I for the downfall of Vextra? I don't actually have beef with Vextra. I mean, I said, like, look, if you could do the same thing they did, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? But it's not good for Twitch. Twitch should not have allowed that. Like, it's more... That's more of a Twitch allowing something like some moral hazard than anything else. And I think it finally has gotten to the point where, like, advertisers are complaining. That's the only reason it's happening. Like, if they could have kept that going forever, I think they would have. Well, rip. The embedded streams? Yeah. They're saying they're going to disable autoplay on embedded streams. I think we only got him to level 4. We barely drained him. How close are we to the house doing something? They absolutely should have the metrics, right? I would very much not believe that they do not have the metrics. Like, they have to. All right, so, I mean, look, this is going to be less than 20 minutes because we already sucked him a little. But, I mean, I want to hear some of the arguments. Lies of PP broken weapon run? You can have a broken weapon? Oh, like, no, my weapon's broken? Look, people won't watch good content. They're not going to want to watch bad content. Plate full of sugary garbage? I use that as its primary inspiration for Rise. You can tell I was mashing frantically. I was hitting all the buttons. I mean, why not just give us an option? Just give us the option whether we want to eat meat, right? Meat or dongo. That bug just killed me. Yeah, technically there's nothing wrong with separating it between Elgato and Kimura anyways, right? Because you can use Kimura as your main base if you want. That was fast. We already sucked him. Holy, oh, that's right. This is this is the second round. I'm like, damn, why are we doing so good? I am so dumb. Oh my god, I must be one of the dumbest streamers on this platform. Twitch needs to add a button that just says, I'm worried about my streamer. And at a certain point, like, it notifies the streamer's next of kin that there's, like, significant cognitive decline that needs to be looked at. I know it would be, like, constantly spammed, but, like, they'd figure it out eventually. That was a lot of big words. A lot of big words for someone with Alzheimer's. Insect Glaive, do you prefer Iceborne or Sunbreak? Sunbreak Insect Glaive is the most boring weapon I've ever played before in my life. The only thing that comes close is like Spread or Sticky Heavy Vega. World Insect Glaive is one of the most fun weapons in the whole series. Well, 4U is the strongest. That doesn't mean it's better. We're going by damage numbers. It's probably Sunbreak. Doesn't make it better. hate the French. I'm still trying to figure out why people don't dislike the French. I have yet to have a negative experience with a French chatter. Is it Paris? Is Paris butt cheeks? I understand if you're from a country, like you're from the UK and you got a history of going to war with France. Holy crap, that was an amazing SAD. That was sick. And the worst players I've ever met. They're lovers, they're not fighters. This is known. Not everyone's gonna be a gamer. Let me take you at face value on that. I think it's fine. No, it's you kind of get a little bit of in the U.S. too, though. And I just want to know where it comes from. I'm going to bat for France. Colonizing history. There's some bad years for France, definitely. They were there. I mean, a lot of European countries are assholes. There's definitely some asshole things they do in terms of localization that I don't know if it's done in any other country. Mandating that something be localized into French. I guess that's kind of a dick thing. At least in Canada. They're the biggest manga consumers outside of Japan? For real? That's funny. That's amazing, actually. Latin America must specifically be the largest consumers of Dragon Ball Z stuff, though. Taking the tail? They were. I don't know if we ever got the chest. Good job, guys. I didn't break the back. Oh, I didn't even bother. I should have. Single clap. I mean, on a second run back. I guess it's just like, who cares? Tail is worth more than the back anyways, I think, right? I even ate for Ryder. I did eat for it. It's a lot of parts, man. We didn't break the chest either. I was working on it last run. And then we died. When I get bullied, it's called floppy. Thank you. This is how we greet. This is how we greet the Raider. How you been? You been playing World, I'm guessing? A lot of people have. Chances are low. This is the good stuff. We're just here for the Dracolite. Playing the Monster Hunter series? I might be starting up a Freedom Unite save again soon. That game's a lot of fun. Have you heard of Freedom Unite Complete? I'm assuming when you say series, you play all of them. I think that's what we're going to do. I could probably start it now if I really wanted. How long have I been streaming for? 3 hours? Almost 3 hours? It's either that or we watch the politics stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Just beat Fatalis? Congratulations. Ugh. Ugh. One shot Lao? You made it so you could kill him in the tunnel. Am I going to do another all-monster challenge? I mean, at some point, we'll be able to include possibly, like, Frontier, Monster Hunter Online, and Sunbreak. But that's like it's like almost a year-long challenge. It's a long time. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's high rank. Let's do, let's do an AT Velcana. Still have my Wii U and my Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate? Of course I do. Gamepad is still working. I'm like, you just got here. White Fatalis harder than Monster Hunter World Fatalis? You need to either hit the head or you need, like, shelling damage. Someday. There's a version of Frontier that's being worked on that I will do someday. You have the Pro controllers from the launch of the Tri? So do I. Let's put... Well, how much ice resistance does this have? Let's get a little bit more in there. I like Defender a lot. I mean, all we can hope for is that when Capcom says 20th anniversary, they mean they might actually, like, re-release some of the games and not just re-release one game. Jacked Up Bunny Girl? Dude, like, I was at the Muscle Girl bar in Tokyo, like, 4 months ago. I'm not going to say it awoken something in me. I'm just saying, like, it was always there. Let me see if I can show you some pictures. I'll show you the main picture. The girl on the right smashed a lemon on my head, and then I drank it. Maru had bigger muscles? She's the most built. She puts the most work in. The girl in the middle, though, you gotta admit, she's really cute. She looks so tiny. She's probably really strong, though. Did I say thank you? Of course I did. Did they still? They were still wearing masks. This was in June. I would say in Japan, like, it's like 50-50 on people wearing masks. And for them, like, they're working in, like, a bar atmosphere, so, like, it's probably pretty smart for them to keep their masks on all the time. Because, like, they're seeing, like, in close quarters, like, you know, maybe 100 people a night. You know, they gotta take care of themselves. You don't want to get corona if you haven't had it. And even if you've had it, you probably don't want it again. If you're ever in Japan, like, I 100% recommend going to the Muscle Girl bar. It's the most fun I had in the country. Absolutely. I already got it. Just a really fun time. Oh. I'd hang out with them. They're fun girls. Wherever you are, it's probably cheaper to live in Japan right now. As long as you have a way to make money in US dollars, you're good. That apartment looks way too small. You kind of get used to it. Like, I got a ton of space in my house, and obviously, like, you learn to fill your space. But, you know, on the other hand, like, if you got a small space, you just get used to it. Like, granted, like, you're missing, like, a kitchen and, like, a big area to eat at. But at the same time, like, you don't really need it. Country is absolutely set up for just eating out all the time. You're just large? You have to get a custom size, American size. Yep. Whoa! That was over 2,000 damage on the head. The never needing a car things, Ravius, to me is, like, probably the biggest deal. Like, never having to worry about, like, registration and, like, insurance, gas, repairs, just normal maintenance. All that stuff is such a pain in the ass. I don't know how expensive it is in other countries, but it's pretty expensive in the U.S. And I think our gas is cheaper than most other countries as well. Yeah, this is LT, AT Belcana. Yeah. I've had better great storage fights. It's not been amazing. Diesel is $2.50 per liter this week. It's just like, it's too much, man. I don't know why it's gotten so expensive, because like there's definitely more people working from home now. So there should be less demand for gas, which should mean it's cheaper. But it's like the opposite. We're almost back up to $5 a gallon where I am. It's very close. Took 63 to fill up your Nissan? I was almost at $50 with my Honda. No, we use gallons in the US. I think our gas is cheaper than most of the world. And I don't know how we get away with that, other than like we make some of it ourselves. Even still, people complain about the price of gas here, but it's definitely more expensive in other countries. I guess other countries, though, generally have different, cheaper or more fuel-efficient cars. Yeah, we do got to drive farther than any other country. It's true. If it were more expensive, like, people just wouldn't be like, sorry, can't go to work. We don't have buses. We don't have trains, really. They do technically exist. Come on. Playing it. We're all dying. Dude, this is a hard fight, man. When you're not using Insect Glaive, like, you actually have to think about what the monster's gonna do. So much easier with Insect Glaive. Ah! Oh, what an actual god mounted the monster. Well, I blame myself for us not getting the one zone clear. It was definitely not C's fault. That's 100% my fault. Oh, it's coming back anyways. Okay, that's not that bad. That's like one zone clear with extra steps. Peak performance just feels like a nightmare to keep up. Technical one zone? I'll take it. That would allow it. He was just curious what was in the other zone. He just wanted to look a little bit. Let me just peep at the news real quick to see if that's something that I want to stream or not. Otherwise, we might do some Freedom Unite. What the hell? Why not? Stocks plunge. Oh no! My money! Well, you know what? I bet you my Capcom stocks are doing better than the S&P 500. I mean, even if they were taking the vote, like, immediately, I don't know that I would really care. More people join. Time for more Safi. Do we have at least 6 people? Rockhair or Holo? People want to see bow. I don't know whether it's going to be bow or sword and shield. I really don't want to run both. But I feel like sword and shield would be more interesting than bow. I know there's some bow lovers out there. Hold on. Let's take a look at it. Let's compare CCOEY. CCOEY. Look. Capcom's up today, man. Capcom's holding. Everything else is crap in its pants. Well, we have 8 people here. Should we do one more? Okay. Okay, lobby. You want one more, Safi? There's like 8 people in here. They were actually down before Tokyo Game Shows, Ravius. I think it's really just short-term dumpers or possibly like... It's got to be like JP Morgan or like the Saudis moved money out. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, all right. Like, clearly, Exoprimal's going to completely shit itself. Like, there's no question there. Like, absolutely. But that's not, it's not a big deal. Does he even do status? Like, can I even get Phoenix off? You can get fire, right? You can get stunned? I just don't know if you can trigger Phoenix on him. I don't think you can. If you walk the dog? What type of dog you got? Four, 8. There's 9 people anyways. That's 2 groups of 4. This person's got a Steam group hentai. Can I join it? I can join it. English Bulldog, they're cute. Largest hentai and ecchi community on Steam. Everyone is welcome. Anime, hentai, and ecchi lovers. Dude, that's like a... There's like a lot of people in here. You join? I'm going to join it. I'm going to make it my main group. I've got 2 friends in this group. Meowsy and Brian. Can I make it my main group? That's funny. I don't know how to change it. Oh. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Meowsy's in it, man. I'm not doing it as a meme, man. I really want to be in it. I'm not joking. We know. What do you mean we know? How dare you? And also, how dare you? As if that wasn't obvious. You know, now I'm starting to get offended. Cross-platform Monster Hunter? Yeah, I guess there's never really been one. We don't count the 3DS ones, right? 3DS and Wii U or Switch, right? I'm saying March, man. I think it's gonna happen. In load times on consoles? I mean, modern consoles are fine. Seriously, Xbox and PS5 have very fast load. If there's one nice thing about the next-gen consoles, is their loading times are really fast. Oh! Oh! I kinda wish I had room for recovery. Not hope. Is my reasoned analysis as an economist and as a Capcom investor. You don't have to believe it. I don't care. Is there even any point in attacking the head? It's not tenderized. Tinkle, can you, like, rise as far as gameplay? There's only one guy that likes that style of gameplay, and he's bald, and his name is Ichinose. I'm not saying bald like it's a bad thing, like I'm bald too. It's just a fact. I don't know how else to describe him. He's bald. He's real bald. I'm fake bald. This guy might actually need the Sappy. Goes, ooh! Taffy armor is scary, man. My spirit animal, the bald eagle. You say that as if I have any pride in the United States in my country. Which is frankly more insulting than calling me bald. Because that gets me down at my core. I'm more PRC pilled than USA pilled. above my highways just to talk about them so much. Keep bringing it up, man. We'll watch politics. I'll do it. I'll turn off the Monster Hunter. Look, man, it's not like your country is that much better for public transportation. It's got to be better than the U.S., though. Yeah, I'm a little worried about this. I think we're a little bit behind on time here. Is that bad? You want me to turn on politics? Not bad. I mean, it's interesting stuff. I don't do it all the time. Only good country for public transportation is China? Bro, if you, like, get tuned into the YouTube sphere at all, like, it is constantly videos like, China on the brink of collapse for building high-speed rail. No profit. It's like, I want to find out, like, who's paying these people to make these videos? Or is it just, like, enough people that, like, want to, in their minds, believe that China's actually going bankrupt because they built some high-speed rails? Ridership is too low. There's no way they'll ever turn a profit. It's like full-on psyops, man. And look, as PRC pilled as I am, like, I'm not saying, like, it's the best country ever. I mean, they do some messed up stuff. I'm not on board, though. Like, I believe that there's probably a lot of people of the Uyghur population that are having their culture obliterated. I believe that. But if you're to believe the propaganda, they say that they're like, they've got organ harvesting farms and they're stealing everyone's kidneys, you know? If you were to believe everything that's said on the internet. And, like, I don't think anyone's that messed up. I wouldn't even believe that there's organ harvesting farms in North Korea. DPRK is chill. I'll travel there next year. Report back, please. I don't believe that. As PRC filled as I am, I don't really believe it. Somali pirates have hearts of gold. Am I dead? Yeah. That feels bad. Man, it feels like you ruin everything when you die. All I know is that the U.S. government is the best government in the world to try and secure stock market interests. So whatever happens with the stock market, they'll figure out some way to prop it up eventually. They have to. Everything relies on it. Like, people worry about Social Security failing. If the stock market ever really significantly lost value for any prolonged period of time, like, nobody would be able to retire. Like, everyone would be starving. Because the pension's been abandoned. It's all 401k. It's messed up, dude. And, like, it's self-reinforcing. The insane thing is that the stock market ever goes down because you have people investing into the stock market, like, every week. Isn't it crazy? It's crazy. So a 401k is the primary way with which people invest in retirement in the US. And what it is a tax-advantaged account that is set up and sponsored by your employer. So rather than having a guaranteed amount of money for retirement, you're like, well, we'll just keep putting money in the stock market. And then your employer never has to worry about actually worrying about your retirement, because it's all in the 401k. All right, well, we failed. I've not watched Succession. 401k is a failure as a program? I mean, I'll say my 401k and my wife's 401k are both doing okay. But for the vast majority of people that don't put any money into it, yeah, it's a failure. You'll never retire. You'll be working forever. I'm going to abandon everyone. See ya. We're going to watch politics. No, I'm not doing sloppy seconds. That's shameful. We're just gonna take a quick look and see what the politics are doing, and if that's no good, then we'll switch over to Freedom Unite. I'm trying to see where to watch it. Is it the house.gov?